At this time, in this place, in this island, we're facing a huge challenge. Something that we have never faced in our history of an Irish Free State. Um, it's a momentous challenge on any country in the world to have the coronavirus on the shores. And today we have to think about the people who are in the house servers, the guards. Everybody's job has a big importance now. The people who are delivery drivers have big importance, putting food in the shelves for people to survive. And we thank them for their great service and for putting themselves out on the line to do that. Obviously I've said so many times the HSC, the doctors and nurses, the HSC doing absolutely mighty work. They're doing everything, and they really are the heroes of the week in Ireland. They really are the heroes of the century in Ireland. And obviously, to our brave, members of the Garda Síochána, civil defence doing, amazing work. Civil defence are starting to clean public areas and things like that. So, very well done to them. They're doing an amazing job of civil defence, and obviously the guards are trying to keep in public order, doing their best, to try and contain public order. So thank you so much to the guards for their service as always to the state. It's always very appreciated, and I'm sure everybody appreciates seeing guards, being on the beat. And obviously the next thing is the defence forces. We have such a great people in the defence forces. As I was saying for years and years beforehand, they should have been well funded. Beforehand, there should have been more investment put into them. But the sad thing is, and I really have to say it to make a positive, get a negative out of this as well, not make a positive, but make a negative out of it. For so long the defence forces were underfunded, and now when we need them, there's not many of them. There's not as many as there used to be. There's only 8,000. Used to be 10,000. 2,000 have left, and they could have been great essential to the state now, if they were got the right resources at the time, got the right payment. And obviously we salute them, because it's hard work being in the army, it's hard work being in the defence forces. It's hard. You don't see your families for God knows how long, and and especially with this now, it's hard. It's really difficult. And obviously the homeless charities, Focus Ireland, Peter McFerry Trust, people like that, we have to absolutely give them, just the absolute credit. People who are doing the voluntary, who are out there, helping the homeless in this time of need, people who are lying in the street, people who are sick, they're helping them. People in homeless shelters too. Just doing absolutely mighty work for this country and helping the people who need it. And from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of the people of Ireland's heart, fair play to you, really fair play to you. So I see, places in Cork going out and helping homeless people and putting themselves in the line to help others. And it brings a tear to my eye seeing that, people are willing to go the extra mile to help our fellow citizens. And that's something that should be really commended in this country, that you went the extra mile to help your fellow citizens. And very much thank you to all the homeless charities out there. It's just, honestly just helping loads of people, being positive and motivating loads of people to do more. So thank you very much for that. And also the people giving hot meals, Meals on Wheels, to help older, bring meals to older people. Amazing people, amazing. I know 3 or 4 people in Cavan to do it. Yeah, and they're amazing people. They spend hours and hours going around to old people. And before this all happened, they used to go in and have tea with them, talk to them. And these old people never would go out much. Only do the shopping and never really go out. And obviously the love for Friday and the Thursday evening, they go to their house and bring a meal, a nice lovely meal. And they love that, and they love having the company. So and sadly they won't be able to do that now, but huge credit to them. It's a credit to them that they do it, and they do it so well, and they talk to people, they have the time for the older people, and the people who are really the people who really know a lot, and have time for them, and people who were here before we were here, respect your elders, and they really do that. So thank you so much for that. And your country suits it. You might not think of it, every job, even the people stacking the shelves in the supermarkets, in the shops, they have a big role. The managers in the shops, the assistants in the shops, they all have a big role to play in this. It's the same as everybody. And what I'm trying to get at here, that everybody has a role to play. Everybody who's working at the moment in time in Ireland has a role to play. Even if you're working in an only job, let's just take for example, you're working in, I know some hairdressers, a lot of hairdressers have closed. If you're doing that and you're paying your taxes, you're helping the state out in this time of need. You're giving a bit of money into the state to help us fund HSE, to help us do things. It might not be much, but still it helps the economy move a bit forward. So thank you for that. So every job's important, and we need all hands on deck, as Simon Howard said. Everybody I mentioned them, people who I didn't even mention, who were working extremely hard around the clock. Just honestly, we couldn't ask for better people and a better population to rally behind the country at the moment in time, because we need everybody to get involved. We need everybody to work together. Because this is the only way we're going to have to combat this virus, if we all work together, if we all do our bit. And these people and these services have done their bit, and have done more than their bit. They've done amazing work, and we don't take their work for granted. And I could go on, they can go on, but honest to God, amazing people, amazing workers, and the country is blessed to have these people this time of need. So thank you so much for your service to everybody who I mentioned, people even who I didn't mention. Thank you so much for your service, and your country greatly appreciate it, and I greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure everybody who's watching this video greatly appreciate your support and your working for the country. And God bless you. Take care, everybody.